passive income is an ideal way to bring in some extra money while you're focusing on other important things. Passive income can be generated while you're at work, while you're on vacation, or it could just be how you fund your retirement lifestyle. Income being made while you're not actively working for it can allow you to pay your bills so you can retire. Some believe that passive income only comes through simple, common, and traditional sources, but there are many creative ways to make some extra money that you might not think of. These are some ways you can easily generate at least $500 per month passively. Welcome to Investings. We teach you about money, personal finance, and investing. If you don't want to miss any videos, and if you're interested in improving your financial future, make sure to subscribe and press the like button if this video was helpful. It's important to remember that passive income doesn't mean no effort is required to begin earning. Everything takes some amount of upfront work or money in order to start and usually requires some additional time on occasion. The good news is that this typically involves more managerial tasks as opposed to active work. Rather than thinking of passive income as money coming in for doing absolutely nothing, consider it money being made with very little effort, so most of your time can be spent doing something else. With the cost of housing always increasing, there's more demand for rentals by the room. For a single person, a private home can be too expensive and simply a waste of money when they can live with a roommate. If you have an extra bedroom in your house or apartment, this can be an easy way to make money for doing close to nothing. Since housing is the single largest expense of the average household, this is also an excellent way to lower that expense. Just renting out one bedroom could bring in $500 to $1,000 per month. While living with a friend, family member, or even a stranger isn't ideal for everyone. It does have some benefits, such as additional security. Some people even take this method of house hacking to the next level by purchasing a large home with many bedrooms. Renting all the bedrooms can far exceed the cost of owning and maintaining the home. Many people live in an apartment condo or in a home with limited parking and need somewhere to keep a vehicle. If you have extra space at your home, you could rent it out to those who need it for a sizable amount of money. Depending on where you live, you could charge $50 to $200 or even more per month for a single parking space. This idea doesn't have to be limited to just parking either. You can rent a storage shed, garage space, or an unfinished basement to someone who needs some extra storage. Neighbor is an app like Airbnb that will allow you to rent these types of places with very little work. You can also go a more traditional route and rent by word of mouth or with other forms of advertisement. This is an excellent way to generate an income from your home with very little work and doesn't require you to live with a roommate who won't wash their dirty dishes. Investing in the stock market is perhaps the most common method that comes to mind when people hear passive income. You can find multiple reasons why this is applicable. For example, it can be set up in minutes with little expertise needed. The benefits are unlimited and allow the user to focus on other important aspects of their business. The S&P 500 averages about a 10% return every year. By investing about $60,000 in an S&P 500 ET, such as Vanguard's, you could expect to earn $500 per month on average. You can expect your dollar return to increase each year as your investment principal grows. Furthermore, unlike other passive income ideas, this provides you the ability to earn compound interest. Your stock investments will generate exponentially higher returns. There are some drawbacks. Not everyone has $60,000 to start with, and it can take quite some time to accumulate a beginner's portfolio that pays on average $500 a month. Investing in index ETF is a great way to passively invest in the stock market, but some people prefer to separate capital gains and consider just the dividends as the passive income they'll receive. They'll keep ignoring the rising value of their stocks and only count the money they receive in dividends as their income. The S&P 500 average return, including dividends, is about 10%, with the dividend portion making up 1.5% of that total. For an S&P 500 ETF, you need to invest a whopping $400,000 for it to generate $500 per month. By investing in a high dividend fund, you could reasonably assume a 4% dividend yield, meaning you'd need $150,000 invested to receive $500 per month in income. Moreover, the principal of your investment will likely rise over time with an established index fund just at a lower rate. There are many people who have excellent ideas for a new business, but don't have the funds to make it happen. Perhaps you know someone with an opportunity. They just need some finance to get their idea off the ground. You could act as a private lender and invest in their idea and charge them an interest rate of 10 or 15%. This is a very common practice with real estate. A house flipper would approach private money lenders who would be looking to earn interest on their funds. The lender would finance the flip in exchange for interest payments. If you're worried about the likelihood of success for the project, it's common practice for the lender to have the right to the property in the event that the loan can't be repaid, similar to how a bank can foreclose on a property. There are also websites that allow individuals to easily lend money, such as Prosper and Upstart. You might have seen people driving around town with cars that are covered in a company's advertisement. The entire vehicle is probably wrapped in colorful logos and slogans. While it might seem that those people are employees of that business, they might just be driving their personal car and on the way to work, school, or out doing errands. Some companies will pay a monthly fee to those people who are willing to drive their car for a certain amount of time. How much you earn will depend on factors like how much you drive and where you're located, but this is a great option to generate income. Instead of spending a lot of money commuting to work, you could actually be getting paid for this. Not all of these methods will be suited for everyone. As with almost all passive income sources, they do require at least some amount of money or effort. It's unreasonable to expect to receive passive income from doing absolutely nothing, and chances are there's no method that's extremely desirable. Meaning there's no scenario where no money or time is required, and money will just be deposited into your account like magic. There's no realistic scenario where you'll deposit thousands of dollars and earn enough income to retire. But these are some proven ways that an average person can make $500 or more per month if they're willing to set forth a little effort and drop the "this wouldn't work for me" mentality. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell to never miss out when I upload a new video. See you next time.